Welcome to March Madness. At this time last year, Salt Lake had an earthquake, California had a bunch of fires, and Nashville had that big tornado. Then the whole world shut down. And now we're starting to see concerts start again, which is nice, and we get to be here, which is awesome. And we're here doing another Writers Round for you. It's been a couple days. It's been a big couple days for the Writers Round family. My brother JT had a birthday today. Another one of my brothers, Jared, got engaged last night. And then Nephi Henry, who's been helping me out with the Writers Round, he's getting married tomorrow, which is awesome. Tonight we've got some really cool artists. I'm excited. I'm excited for these guys. We've got Riah, Michael, and Carl. And it's going to be a fun night.
All right. Am I live? I can't hear myself. So I'm Riah Paan, and just a little intro. I don't feel like I'm a very strong singer, and I started writing songs when I was 19. Grew up playing piano, very musical family, but it wasn't until I picked up the guitar when I was 19, taught myself 5 chords. I can't tell you which chords I'm playing still to this day, but for whatever reason, that allowed me. It was just like a way to channel my creativity, and as soon as I was able to combine my love of music and my love of words, it was kind of like an explosion of unicorns and fairy dust, and really liberating for me to be able to be a songwriter and also to accept my voice for the first time ever. And growing up, it was like in church, I didn't have a church voice. And so I thought I sucked. And listening to the radio, I didn't have a radio voice. And so I just thought that I sucked. And so I never, ever would be caught dead singing for anybody. I hid in the alto section of the church choir because my mom forced me to be there because she was the chorister. But that was it. So I'm really excited and grateful to be here today for this opportunity to be with other songwriters and to share some of my songs and the process. So this particular song, my brother approached me about this idea, and it was shortly after Robin Williams committed suicide. And something that is all too familiar to my brother, his best friend committed suicide in high school, and so he kind of made it a mission of his to talk to high school kids about suicide prevention. And so he was doing a assembly, like speaking at an assembly, and asked me to write a song about depression and suicide, specifically from the angle of witnessing somebody in a dark place and reaching out to help. And so I came up with this idea of 2 people having a conversation. And so the dialogue is meant for a duet between 2 individuals. I'll be singing both parts. But if you listen carefully, you can hear somebody reaching out and being an angel per se to that person that's in darkness. And it's called Don't Give Up. I feel so small. Darkening storms are billowing tall. I don't want to exist. Look to the sky as I'm shaking my fist. As hollow and thin as a little tin can, it gets harder and harder and harder to stand. No matter how deep, no matter how steep, there is a way out. Don't give up, don't give in. The silence around you is long and thick, but the monsters inside scratch and kick when your head and your heart seem far apart. Sing and I'll shout, I'll sing and I'll shout. There is a way out. That mountain's too tall. The shadow is over me, starting to call, and so I crawl. I wish I could run, but I stumble and fall, and it's crumbling down, down, down. There's water and I might drown. Then a hand reaches over you to show you what shadows do when there's something that stands like oceans and lands between you and a light. The shade may encompass you, the shadows may stretch and skew, but just turn around, the hill on the ground was never that big, big, and you're not alone. Someone has been there too. Don't push them away from you. Don't give up, I won't give up. The silence around you is long and thick, but the monsters inside scratch and kick when your head and your heart seems far apart. So, singing I'll shout, I'll sing and I'll shout. We'll sing and we'll shout, we'll sing and we'll shout. There is a way out. There is a way out. I didn't know I was strong. I was lost for far too long. I'm so glad that you held on to me.
My name is Michael Morgan Mann. And for anyone watching, you can just call me Michael Morgan Mann. I'm from a place in Utah called Taylorsville. It's in Salt Lake area. I've been playing music for a little bit now. Been writing music probably even longer than I've been playing it. And it's been quite the experience for me to see how where I started playing and writing music, how it's progressed to where I'm at now. I was the kid in high school that wanted to join a band and like get super rich and famous and like, you know, tour all over the world and have that whole narrative going on. As time went on, I really realized that music had a lot more potential than just garnering money and fame. And so it's become a new thing for me to be able to explore. I think all of us can agree that no matter who you are, if you're a songwriter, you have a unique process, just as unique as everybody is an individual. And for me, what I found is that when I go throughout my day and I have a good day, I go home to my roommates, my friends, and I'm talking to them, recounting what's happened, and all the good stuff comes out during that time. And I find that, there are those days that things aren't always so good, and oftentimes that's where I pour my energy and my emotions into songwriting. So oftentimes my songwriting is fairly darker, but it's really like a journal that I have between me and my guitar. And this song that I'm going to play, it's called Marius Rest. It's about an experience I had. I'm sure you've seen The Jungle Book, the character Mowgli, who was raised by wolves. I feel very similar with me, only instead of wolves, it was women. I grew up in a home where my mom was a single mom. I was raised in part by my grandma, who was single as well. She raised all of her kids as a single mom. I've only had sisters. My aunts were constantly in and out of the home as well. And so I saw a lot of these strong women figures be, in my life and set a good example. Two mainly in particular, my grandma and my oldest sister. Within the last couple of years, they've passed away. And I wrote this song kind of as a homage to them, but also just to the people who have come before that has helped me become who I am. And this is, I guess, my message to them, if they could hear it, of me kind of just saying, yeah, you've done enough. Thank you. So this is for them. You saw me live, I watched you die with grace and alibis. And when it's time to say goodbye, I know it's just good night. And in each day that got away, I heard your lullabies. That's fine, I'm a day away. We're built to last, why is life fast? I don't think I wanna get over you. That's fine, I'm a day away. We're built to last, why is life fast? I don't think I wanna get over you.
Hi, my name's Carl. This is Airworthy and my husband Chan. And we wrote this song because, if you've ever been the youngest in your family, you understand what it means to not be hurt. I swear, I don't know what it is. All of a sudden you turn 20, but your whole family thinks you're still 8. So, at least that's been my story. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the youngest. Same thing.
Yeah?
Pretty
Yeah.
accurate.
Oh, you wouldn't understand. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I wrote this song called Walls because I was literally at the point where I was like fed up. I was like, listen, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a deep person and I have advice to give and none of you guys take me seriously. So I wrote this song and it's called Walls. And then the night I was supposed to go and record it for the first time, it wasn't finished. And by that point, I had started dating Chan. And I was like, how good are you at, like, improv? I need a song done in 2 hours. Can you help me? And so we went together. We worked together. We got this song. It didn't get out as soon as we would have hoped. But, you know, it kind of worked out for the better because then I I ran into Airworthy here, who is a phenomenal rapper, and I was like, yo, let's get a rap on this song. And I was like, we had worked on a project before, and I was like, can you rap to this? Like, it might be a little, maybe not poppy, but what do you got, right?
Yeah, and I mean, when she reached out to me about it, I was completely on board. Like she said, I rap, I do hip hop, but I love variety in music and within hip hop, and I love being able to do all sorts of different genres within hip hop, and I love to make it work and and stretch myself and be more versatile in that way. And so, yeah, when I heard the instrumental, from what you guys recorded, right? It was just like a little bit from what they recorded one night.
It was,
Synced it
very,
over.
very basic. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was on an iPhone. Yeah.
but I felt it. I loved the whole theme of it, and just the whole vibe, and just having a guitar in there. I felt like it was simple but powerful, and I was able to come up with just like different flows in my head, and the lyrics started pouring out as I started to think about her lyrics, and I really was able to relate, maybe not in a specific way.
No, I was kidding.
Yeah. No, but
Like
but,
ever not being heard by someone. I feel like you're talking
yeah.
to a wall, and it's just like,
For
this
sure.
is frustrating,
Yeah.
right?
And I've felt, relationships where I felt kind of confined, and the song is called Walls, I think. I don't know if you just said that, but kind of feeling confined in walls and not being heard, and kind of isolated and alone in that way. And so, we came together and kind of really wrote it together. We met together and kind of wrote literally together in person.
And we got it done like really fast.
We got it done quick,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was impressed
So-
with. I mean, the song was already done, but I'm like, the collaboration just went out really great. So it's like,
Yeah, chemistry
mean,
was there. So this is what we came up with.
collaborating, guys. What we're all about tonight, right? Right, Jordan? Anyway, so this is Walls, and we hope you like it. Do you hear me in this hall? Do my words reach you at all? Or is it just me and these? Is it just me and these walls? Echo from me. Hear the words and let them breathe. And if it breaks your heart, then, or maybe then you'll see me. Echo from me. Hear the words and let them breathe. And if it breaks your heart, then, or maybe then you'll see me.
Am I the only person that can hear my own words? They echo off these walls and I wonder my self-worth. Forced in this curse, got me screaming till my throat hurts. These walls are getting close, it feels like I'm about to burst.
Could've told me truth, but you held back.
Could've shown your heart, but you buried that.
And now I found myself in a long hole.
Surrounded by these,
I didn't stop to think when you said that.
I never wanted to be apart, let me retract.
And now I found myself in a long hole.
Surrounded by these,
walls.
surrounded by these walls.
Walls.
Surrounded.
Walls.
Surrounded by these walls. Surrounded.
Hammer, don't you hear me when I say that I can't begin to change a world that will not save me? Hammer, don't you hear me when I say that I can't begin to change a world that will not save?
Hey, listen, calling for anyone, anything, nobody helping and turning away like I'm nothing. I'm yelling, I'm begging and pleading for freedom from all of the pain. I'm feeling it deep in my chest. If only I could take a single breath in. Yeah, well maybe then I'll be okay.
Hammer, don't you hear me when I say
Don't you hear me
that
when
I can't begin to change a world that will not save
A world that will not save.
Hammer, don't you hear me when I say
Don't you hear me
that
when
I
I-
can't
don't you hear me
begin
when
to
I say-
change a world that will not change? Do you hear me in this hall? Do my words reach you at all? Or
is it just me and these? Is it just me and these walls?
Woo! That was awesome. All right. Well, this next song, I wanted to kind of like pull my different songwriting experiences. And so this particular one is one of my like 60-minute songs. So I'd say that 98% of the songs that I write come really easily and really quickly. And on average, probably I'm finished in about 2 hours. And it's such a pleasant experience where the song pretty much just writes itself. I feel like it comes to me, I get it out as best I can, and then it's done. And so this particular song, I was feeling really inspired after the first Fork Fest, after watching Little Moon and Stephanie Maybe and all these just like incredibly beautiful women and their beautiful songs. And I came home and wrote this, and I pulled it from my childhood. Like my favorite movie growing up was Hook. And I wanted to remove instrumentation and kind of experiment with just rhythm. And this is like a really vulnerable place for me to be because I like having a guitar or a ukulele or a piano between me and the audience. It's like comforting. It's for sure like a shield. And so removing that was like a really vulnerable thing for me, where it's like, okay, this is me. This is what you get. And anyway, it's called Peter Pan, and it was designed to not have any instrumentation, just beats, rhythm, and harmony, which obviously I cannot harmonize with myself. So you just give moi. Okay. Yeah. Oh shoot! Will you play a C? Usually I have a piano and I'm like, dee dee, but I. Dee, when. Okay. When I was young, I would look at the sky. My little mind couldn't comprehend the size, and my heart would burst inside its tiny rib cage. I felt even smaller, and I was small for my age. No, I'm not kidding when I tell you I miss those days. When I feel like quitting, I hide inside those memories. Haze, oh, 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 oh. I close my eyes and I'm Wendy Deer dancing in the skies. I close my eyes and you're Peter Pan dancing in the skies. Oh, 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 oh. When I was young, I would scream at the sky to the North Star, good night, Neverland. And most other kids didn't know me, they didn't understand me so well. But but I couldn't tell. I was clueless, and it's just as well. Oh, happy as hell with my fairy dust from Tinkerbell. Oh, 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 oh. I close my eyes and I'm windy deer dancing in the skies. I close my eyes and you're Peter Pan dancing in the skies. Oh, I close my eyes and you're Peter Pan dancing in the skies. Eyes, oh, 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 oh,
Woo! Thanks. Yeah, that was so good. Thanks.
So creative too.
Yeah, that was fun.
Wow, that was special. that was amazing. This song that I'm gonna play, I wrote in a very bitter place. It was basically start of quarantine. I had a group of friends who we all were hanging out, and we were like, we're all gonna hang out throughout quarantine. And then my roommate tested positive, and then it was like they all disappeared. And it was like, in my mind, so here's the thing, is they were all still hanging out, and they were doing things that were still pretty, they were putting themselves at high risk and such. And that really frustrated me, that it's like, oh, you want to go and do high risk things with other people other than me and my roommates. It's okay, whatever. And so I wrote a song about it. But it's it's mainly about that feeling of when you love someone so much and things are going terrible with them, and you'd rather just cut them out of your life and preserve the memories of the good times rather than trying to hold on to something, and essentially you destroy what you have because you're trying to hold on to it so tight. And so in a lot of ways, it's a lot about letting go, but also being sad and angry at the same time. It's called Frontside 180. Still sad even with your friendship. Guess I never meant to do this. And all this really means is you never wanted me around. I'm so glad I met you. Too bad I'm unhealthy and I destroy everything I touch. Hung up on expectation, grounded by my own creation, and it's all my fault because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm so glad I met you, too bad can't forget you, and I destroy everything I touch. I guess I'll have to settle for less, but I'd rather that than let you go. And it's twisting on my insides, but that's okay. I couldn't have it any other way. We know we're saying nothing, we hear that silence talking, and it's all my fault because I'm not that kind of guy. tell me why is it so hard? Together feeling miles apart, and I can't forget that dream was lost. I guess I'll have to settle for less, and I'd rather that than let you go. And it's twisting on my insides, but that's okay. I couldn't have it any other way. I guess I'll have to settle for less, and I'd rather that than let you go. 'Cause it's twisting on my insides, but that's okay. I couldn't have it any other way.
I love the punk.
Yeah, I
the
love
punk
it.
sound.
I love it.
This.
No, we're doing free.
I thought we were doing Sayyidash.
Okay,
And do Sayyidash?
sure.
Our next song is called Sayyidash, and it's Portuguese. And if you're saying it in Brazil, it's called Sayyidaji. Am I saying this right? Mm-hmm. Okay, he speaks Portuguese. But the meaning of the word is quite beautiful. And at the time I was writing the song, I fell in love. I know, we were super cute with the guy at the guitar right here. And it was interesting because I never had felt these emotions before. And it was like, people talk about love, and there's so many varieties of love, but I never felt this type of love. And I couldn't find the words for it. And then Chan was like telling me about this word called Sayyidash. And it's doesn't depict love, but it's similar in the sense that there's not a direct definition to it, a direct English definition to it. And the word means the feeling of excitement to see someone who's gone. You know, it's an encompass of saying goodbye and missing someone, but the excitement of seeing them again. And a lot of the times when people use it, they'll say it to their loved ones to be like, "Oh, I feel Sayyidash for you," right? Mm-hmm. So we came up with this song, and it just somehow encompassed just like a quarter of what I was feeling. And I know, you want some wine with that cheese? I get it. It's super cheesy, but this is our love story, and it's depicted in a song. So I hope you like it.
Words could never speak it. Voices fail. Songs could never sing it. Can I prevail to tell you truly? But if I fail, oh, let me fail to show my heart. Let me pull it apart. Let me say all I know for you and all we have sown. I love you so. I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, so. And though I know I could never say the truth, speak the news, let me try just one more time. But if I fail, oh, let me fail to show my heart. Let me pull it apart. Let me say all I know. just beget voices fail.
Thank you. Felt that one. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, guys. So I need to preface this one. Moving on to kind of like a different way of songwriting. This is actually the only song that took me years to finish. And mostly because I wrote a song, didn't love it, it sat collecting dust, and then I had bits and pieces of this other song. And then like 7 years later, decided to join them. And it turned into this cohesive finished product that's super edgy for me. It's spicy. And I'm not good at guitar. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. It's like a means to an end for me. It allows me to write music, but I like hand it off to my guitarist in my band, and I'm like, make this better, and he does. So you just get my version of it. And so yeah, this one, it took a long time to finish, from start to finish, 7 years. But once I revisited it and then decided like, oh, I can put these two songs together. Like, that's amazing. It went fairly quickly. Yeah, so this one is called Run and Hide. And for this song and the next, I'm just going to ask that you don't judge my performance and just focus on the songwriting bit, because we'll see what happens. Something about the way you touch me, something about the way you move. Can't keep my hands to myself, I've tried. If I were you, I would run and hide. Run and hide, run and hide. But if you wanna stick around and be my girl, that's alright, yeah, that's alright. And if you wanna run and hide, I'll understand. I'm not your kind of woman, not your kind of woman. I tried to warn you I was no good for you, but you had something to prove and I was something to do. I was in over my head, baby, you were too. It wasn't really love, but we didn't have a clue. Now I'm cleaning up messes I made with you, doing things that I normally wouldn't do. My heart really hurts, could it get any worse? I still want to be friends even after it ends. I want to hide this phone in my side, shouldn't know, but something to do to get. He's aching, I want to be taking you home with me tonight. I'm not your kind of woman, not your kind of woman. Touch and taste and sound and sight, but I'll take you down tonight. Fresh as air, this sweet escape. Watch my demons dig your shape in hot flames. And who's to blame? I tried to warn you, go run and hide. I got this feeling all deep inside. It was all for a show, but what do you know? I took your heart, but I couldn't let go. Not your kind of woman, not your kind of woman. But if you wanna stick around and be my girl, that's alright, yeah, that's alright, yeah. I got this feeling all deep inside. I got this feeling all deep inside. And if you wanna run and hide, I understand. I'm not your kind of such a kind of woman. Something like that.
Woo!
That was fantastic.
That was rough. That was really
Yeah,
rough.
kind of had like a ska vibe almost.
Oh man, I may or may not have a goal to bring ska back.
Yeah, in high school I was in a ska band. It was great.
Oh.
I actually failed to mention the last song that I played. I actually wrote that song with the guy who was the singer for the ska band that I played in.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
dope.
And yeah, his name's Kenny Wynn, fantastic musician and even better songwriter. And it was amazing, just like the whole ska vibe.
Uh-huh.
You know, ska's never dead if it's alive in our hearts. It's
Right.
Never dead.
Okay. I wrote this song. This is one of the first songs I wrote after getting home from serving an LDS mission. I remember when I got home, I had a large group of friends that just really kind of disappeared off the map. And I know that they didn't have the same beliefs as me, but I wrote this song kind of out of that feeling of like I was still Michael Morgan Mann. You know, I was still their friend. So that's part of the, like where the song comes from. But another part of it really came from a conversation that I had with one of those friends that he had an experience that was really heartbreaking where he just had a lot of questions that he had that people that he should have been asking didn't really take him serious. So that's kind of like where the two places that I guess in my mind, that frustration of people that should be there for you not being there for you and how that affects the way that you feel where you belong. So this song is called Somewhere I Belong. Nope. Will I get out of this skin? It's been itching within since before I knew sin. Could someone tell me how it came to this? You say I left, I say I'm still here. Who really walked away? I'm changing every day. But I know that you know that I know that I know we're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. We're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. So what, I never grew up, no papers, I'm dumb, criticized in the dark, that's alright. Underdogs have way more fun, but I don't play fetch. My church has no bet, I'll never regret those 2 years. But I bet I'm better off for it. You say I left, I say I'm still here. Who really walked away? I'm changing every day. But I know that you know that I know that I know we're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. We're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. I have often dreamed of a far off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, This is where I'm meant to be. But I know that you know that I know that I know we're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. We're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. We're lost, not found anywhere around here, this town. And that's fine, I found. No one here is looking, you're too proud.
There it is. I love it.
Oh my gosh. So I can hear harmonies like throughout. I'm like, ooh, harmonies there. But like have you heard the theme song for Psych?
What?
Yeah, I see what
The theme song for what?
I hear you.
Psych. It's like a TV show. Anyway,
Oh.
I love it, and so that's what it reminds me of.
It's just catchy.
It is.
Thank you.
That's why
fun.
like I'd hear the chorus and I just keep singing it because it's something. I like it's kind of in my range because she sings stuff that's really hard for me, and I don't know. It's just catchy. It reminds me of a lot of memories of music that I've listened to over the years.
Oh yeah, he's
I think the goal when I write music is I want to be able to find that right blend between catchy but also like super sad. So like you're singing along to it.
You're surfing that line and
Yeah.
you're getting it. I love it.
That's the goal.
Who needs
No,
happy
that was
music?
it. I could jam it at my car and someone would pull up next to me at the light and be like, "This kid's crazy." I'm like, "I don't care. I'm having fun."
There we go. I made it, Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another song I wrote. I actually wrote it before Chan, and before I met Chan, I got dumped. Surprise. And as every great breakup goes, it brings out the competitive side in you. At least it did in me. And so I ran into the kid again, and I was like, the one who got away. But then I had like a come to Jesus moment. I was like, listen, this does not define your future. There's another person out there. And lo and behold, I was right. Gotta be wary of living in the moment, you know what I mean? So I, as every great songwriter does, I wrote a song about getting dumped, but moving on and finding greener pastures. This is called Free. Saw you last night, and I can't seem to say what brought you my way. And yes, it feels so wrong when I see you with her. Though it's been so long, babe. Sigh, I will take this to my grave, knowing we just had one day to change our fate, babe. And I will hold on to that place, the one where you would say it's you and it's just me, babe. Why can't we be free? Don't say regret. I don't feel bad for what we had done. I know we've changed, 'cause when he holds me so close, your place is no more. I will take this to my grave, knowing we just had one day to change our fate, baby. And I will hold on to that place, the one where you would say it's you and it's just me,
Babe, why can't we be free?
Shorty.
Yeah. Simple, sweet, to the point.
I like it a lot.
Thank you again to Riah, Michael Morgan Mann, and Carl now. Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys coming and sharing your songs with us. As always, if you or somebody that you know wants to be on a future Writers Round, just reach out to the Instagram page, just Provo Writers Round, and either Nephi, who's getting married tomorrow, so probably not him in the near future, or me will respond and get you scheduled. So we have one more round for tonight, and I always love doing these things and hearing all of you songwriters share your talents, because I can't write songs, believe it or not. I don't know how to write songs, and I'm really bad at it. And so I'm glad you guys know how. It's always great. So take it away.
Cool. So this song, Man Alive, it's kind of heavy, but I guess in a good way. And it took me over a week to write it, which for me is like a really long time. And these songs, I only have a handful of these songs that like took a lot of deliberation. I had a very specific idea or theme, and I'm not willing to stop until I'm satisfied, with the message. And this particular one is based on a quote that I came by Biggs Burke, and it was very timely, as I was divorced last year, and went through some definitely like times where I just didn't know if things would be okay again, and feeling a lot of sadness and resentment even for like the whole experience, wondering if I'd wasted my time, if as a stay-at-home mom, like, and that sounds terrible, but like so many things are going through your head in these moments, and just wondering like, how am I going to, I don't have any experience, like feeling like I was starting at zero. And so just a lot of fear involved in that. And anyway, I came across this quote that said, "Don't be afraid to start again. This time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience." And it really resonated with me. It's exactly what I needed to hear. And I was able to just kind of step back and be so grateful for my experiences and what I had learned and how much I had grown as a person through those experiences. And so some of my songs, this one included, it's kind of an unconventional approach to songwriting. I did not stay within like a reasonable time frame, because there's so much that I wanted to say that I wasn't willing to cut anything out. And I only have a couple songs like this, but it's okay. Like, there's a specific type of person that these songs are for, and either they'll find my songs or my songs will find them. That's my belief. And so I hope that you can appreciate the lyrics. I was very careful about the melody, because again, I needed it to reflect both the pain and the beauty of this experience. So this is called Start Again. I don't know if this is good, but okay, maybe a little less uke on my end. That's great. The time has come all, come when, and you will see defeated me. It's a race to the finish, and I'm not gonna win. It's a race to the finish and I'm not gonna win. So what happens when you lose and have to start again? And I wasn't prepared. Now I'm floating and scared in air that's thin. No, don't be afraid to start over again. Honey, I know it's hard. But here's the catch. This time I'm not starting from scratch. Oh, darling, I'm starting from experience. Experience. I had this picture of my life. I'd be the perfect mom and wife. I spent my years painting each small stroke, but then the rain fell down and my masterpiece broke. And I wasn't prepared. Now I'm floating and scared in air that's thin. Was it a waste of life? Was it a waste of time? The second time around will be better. Just wait and see. I've learned so much since then. I've come so far, just like a shining little star. Come on, come on, you watched me fall. I'll pick myself back up. I'll learn from what I've done, and I won't be afraid to start over again. Honey, I know it's hard. But here's the catch. This time I'm not starting from scratch. Oh, darling, I'm starting from experience. Bum, bada bum, 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 bada bum, bada, bada bum, 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 bada bum, bada, bada da 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 dum, bada da 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 dum.
That was awesome. Hold on. So yeah, I guess this will be the last song. Again, my name is Michael Morgan Mann. You can find me on Instagram at Michael Morgan Mann Music. Hopefully pretty soon here this summer we'll have a song on Spotify for you to be able to listen to if you'd like. But also feel free to hit me up if you ever would like to write a song or even just have a conversation. I'm a firm believer in that life imitates art and art imitates life. And I feel that the more experience we gain and we can experience in life, the greater our art has the potential to become. And so I'm grateful for all the people that have helped bring my art to what it is now. This song is it's a rarity. It's a Michael Morgan Mann rarity because I don't normally write love songs. This song is called Spooky Love, and it's mainly about the association that we have with like fear in a relationship. I'm a firm believer that no one should ever make decisions out of fear, but I think it's interesting that we connect fear and relationships so closely together, especially romantic relationships. I personally have the disposition that one of the reasons why we associate those is because when we have found that significant other and we can feel safe around them, it's like being with them creates a little fortress, right? And you're like inside looking out at the fear, and you kind of have the opportunity that's truly unique within a romantic relationship to be able to approach your fear in a way that independently can seem a little overwhelming, but fortunately you have the other person there to help you. So either way, within reason, love as often as you can. And if you're going to be kissing someone tonight, like, come on. Yeah. He's never loved, she's scared to be familiar sight, this terrible scene. He's what she wants and she's what he needs, scared of that love and what it means. He doesn't know slow, she doesn't do fast. They know they don't want what's in the past. He's scared he might fail, she loves his mistakes. The fear they might know keeps them awake. Life gets darker than the nighttime, and I don't know if you care. Am I old enough, or do I need your permission to always love you? Because he smiles a lot, she knows what that means. Neither of them just wanna fling. He's scared of the start, she's scared of the end. Neither of them wanna lose a friend. She's scared of her best, she hopes he believes. Neither of them have plans to leave. He's scared of his life, and she's scared he is. But both of them find peace in that kiss. Life gets darker than the nighttime, and I don't know if you care. Am I old enough, or do I need your permission to always love you? Because I love you. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect. I'm afraid we'll never be. But I love you, yes I love you. And I love that scares me. People talking all around me, saying how things ought to be. It's fine, we're scared, finally scared of nothing. Now that we have something. The plan is that one day I'll have a band, and like during this time, someone will be able to like whip out a face melting solo or something on top of this. But like I feel obliged to play it anyway because it like belongs to the song, but it really doesn't have any merit to the song itself, I guess. But you know, thus goes the way of rock and roll. He never looked back, she's haunted to death. They've learned to love every single breath. And when he goes home, when she goes to sleep, there's something much more now to their dreams. One day he'll get old and she's gonna die, but that's okay, they had love and life. He never said bye since she said hello. The scary days fade, but their love won't. Life gets darker than the nighttime, and I don't know if you care. Am I old enough, or do I need your permission to always love you because I love you? You're not perfect, I'm not perfect, I'm afraid we'll never be. But I love you, yes I love you, and I love that scares me. People talking all around me, saying how things ought to be. It's fine, we're scared, finally scared of nothing. Now that we have something. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect, I'm afraid we'll never be. But I love you, yes I love you, and I love that scares me. People talking all around me, saying how things ought to be. It's fine, we're scared, finally scared of nothing. Now that we have something.
Awesome. I love the little blues in the beginning there. That was fun.
I think that's my favorite one that you've done.
Yeah, I really
Thank
love
you.
that.
I appreciate that.
I feel like a little like Johnny Be Good vibe in the beginning. I love that.
I've always wanted to write a song that started off like that. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is the time,
No,
right?
you did it. Good
That's
job.
awesome.
Thank you.
That was fun.
This next song is called Mr. Nova. It plays off of a bossa nova beat, which Chan came up with, and it worked.
South American jazz came up with it. I just like playing it.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It was supposed to be about like a paradise trip, and somehow it kind of turned seductive. Not too bad, but I know, now that's all you're listening for. Okay, it's a good song though. Yep.
Steamy song.
So yeah, and again, you can find us on Instagram, carls.song_, and we also have a song. The first song we play tonight is actually releasing tonight. So if you want to go check us out on Spotify, look up Airworthy or Carl, you'll find us. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. We've loved being here. So this is Mr. Nova. We hope you like it.
Stop it, don't let it go too far. I got one night and it's bound to start. I told him that I'm good on my own. He said, baby girl, let me walk you home. And I know it was wrong, but he sent me to the moon. What else could I do? And I know it was I was right from the start. He stole my heart. Oh, coast to coast, yeah, I'll meet you there, my dear. In the summer, as the music swings, yeah, we're on our way. And dear Mr. Nova, you got my heart, but in the end, I'm afraid we must depart. I'm better on my own, don't you see? I'm better off just not meant to be. Ooh, take me on a ship that day, coast to coast, yeah, from East LA. I told him that I'm good on my own. He said, baby girl, let me walk you home. And I know it was wrong, the music swings and we're on our way. Stop, don't let it go too far, too late. Is already gone, he's got my heart. I told him that I'm good on my own. He said, baby girl, let me walk you home. And I know it was wrong, but he sent me to the moon. What else could I do? And I know it was hard, 'cause right from the start he stole my eye. Oh, coast to coast, yeah, I'll meet you there, my dear. In that summer air, as the music swings, yeah, we're on our way. Thank you.